Hello everyone. Welcome in, welcome in. You're just getting started. The intention for the Reiki today is boosting your monthly income. Who's here to boost their monthly income? Let me know by sending a money bag emoji in the chat. Let's get the energy up today. We're going to have a mixture of slower music and faster music to help activate the energies within you that will help magnetize more wealth into your life, more dream clients into your business, more ease in receiving all of the abundance of the world, and also some slower music to help you relax and settle into being in the receiving mode, maybe putting away the masculine energy just a tad bit or balancing it back out. When it comes to abundance, when it comes to wealth, we have to have a balance between both the masculine and feminine energies. But for those of you who are entrepreneurs, high achievers, or business owners, a lot of you get stuck in your masculine state of doing and doing and doing and doing. So if you feel like you have all of your strategies in place for business, you feel like you have all your methods right, you've got everything in order structurally, but there's still something missing. There's not enough of a flow for you. Maybe you feel like you're always striving so hard to make ends meet, or not even make ends meet, but just crack through to the next income that you're looking for, the next bracket of success that you're looking for monetarily. So give me some money bags in the chat. Let's get some energy going as we are here today for the collective healing to boost your monthly income. I'm going to make it very clear today that I am an energy healer and a spiritual mentor. However, I still always love to have a little bit of tough love in my teachings and in my healings when I see it necessary. So there is no space or no room for this session today, for this little space of the internet, for us to have a lack mindset. There is no, I am so broke, I never have enough money. There is no, oh, I'm always, finding myself in a deficit. We are keeping a certain vibration and frequency here. We're leaving your brokenness at the door. Sorry, but if you logged in here, we're not having a broke mindset right now. Not today, not this week, not this month. We're here for a purpose. We're here for a reason. We are shifting identities today to that of a lack mindset, to that of an abundance mindset, to that of a wealth mindset, right? Not this year, Emma says. We don't have a broke mindset this year. Not happening. Not happening for the next forever if we don't want it to, right? We have to be able to choose the manifestation fully and wholeheartedly, go all in on ourselves, bet on ourselves, and move towards that direction. The universe responds to movement, right? To momentum. Where are your thoughts and your feelings moving you towards? Keep that in mind. As we come here today for our session, let's make sure that we're sitting up nice and tall. Our vertebrae are stacked on top of one another. We are taking our shoulders, rolling them up, back, and down so that they're laying nicely in their sockets. We are unclenching our jaw by separating our teeth and placing our tongues on the roof of our mouth, relaxing all of the muscles of the face, all of the muscles of the body, down to the fingers, down to the toes. Take in a few deep belly breaths as you relax and fully surrender control. Getting into the receiving mode to boost your monthly income means that we can let go of taking control all the time, that we can trust in the universe and have faith in the universe, that the actions that we've been taking already are providing us the wealth that we desire. Sometimes it's all about taking your hands off the wheel and allowing yourself to cruise energetically, to feel the flow of the universe, because while you are tapped into the flow of the universe, you are tapped into the flow of abundance. And that is exactly why we are here today. Breathing in deep through the nose and out through the mouth. Very good. Consent to receive out loud in your head or even in the chat. I'm going to have you take your hands, rub them together, blow into them 3 times, and place them on your heart space. For as we expand and heal the heart space, we expand our consciousness, we expand our reach, we expand our impact, we expand our influence. We expand our income. Hands still placed at the heart, you're breathing in and out, infusing your own healing energy, your own warmth, your own activations into your heart space today. Feeling those heart walls dissolve. Reiki energy has its own intelligence and its own consciousness, which means once it is sent to you and you are in the receiving mode of the healing, when you surrender, this Reiki energy is able to go deep into your subconscious mind and help heal any of the belief systems you have that are no longer serving you. So for the intention of boosting your monthly income today, really keep in mind that this Reiki is going to access those deep layers within yourself that are still holding on to this lack mindset. This Reiki energy will help dissolve any blockages or obstacles, both internally and externally in your reality. This Reiki energy will shift you into a natural flow of authenticity, so what you are embodying resonates at the same frequency as your desire. Take in 2 more deep breaths. And when you're on your last breath, you can slowly lower your hands from your heart space back onto your lap, palms facing up to be in the receiving mode. Connecting to your divine feminine at this time. Balancing the masculine with the feminine for both structure and expansion. For those of you feeling the energy so far, go ahead and share some energy back with me by liking this live stream so more of our community can find it and boost their monthly income. Or maybe you know someone who does run a business, who is an entrepreneur, and you want to share with them just a little bit of wealth and abundance today, helping them have a little bit of an easier month the rest of the month. Go ahead and share this live stream with them, or even give me a follow if this is the first time that you're seeing me, so we can continue to heal together. The more energy that we can exchange between one another, the more that we are amplifying what we are creating here. So let's go ahead and co-create. Let's go ahead and expand these energies together. Creating a catalyst for the wealth to come through. Again, surrendering through the breath. Consenting to receive in your head out loud or even in the chat. Who's going to make some massive waves this month? We still have about 2 weeks left, so maybe a little bit less. But who's going to make some massive waves when it comes to their income this month? Even if you're like, well, maybe I don't necessarily know how, but being here in this Reiki energy is making me feel that it's extremely possible. I know that my life can change in an instant, in a day, in a week. And so, yeah, I want to contribute some energy back. I'm going to make some massive waves in my business. I'm going to make some massive waves in my career. Maybe I'm going to go for it. Maybe I'm going to ask for that raise or that promotion. Maybe I'm going to actually show my employer how much I do for them to get some more recognition, to bring some more attention and awareness my way. Because this is my path, this is my game, this is my life. I get to live it and play it just as I please. It's going to take some massive, massive, massive action energetically. Let me know in the chat. Getting a little bit more activated. Keep up with the breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. This is definitely a plucking song, so we're going to get into that. Some massive, massive shifts. So hold on tight. Keep your feet planted. Expand your chest.
I woke up on this planet feeling brand new. Spark of light within the body. What am I to do? Following curiosity, life within the reef. I've come to wake this living dream. And let the beam of light shine down and kiss my skin. It brought me to the truth that lives deep within. Free
You got this. Keep breathing in and out. Removing the layers of doubt, of fear, of lack and worry. Removing the energy of limitations. Who's breaking past limitations this month to boost your monthly income? Let me know. How are we all feeling so far? Let us know, let us know. If you are feeling these shifts, go ahead and share some energy back with me. Like this live stream to expand our reach, expand our community, expand this abundance to others. What does everyone do for a living? Let me know. Do you run a business? Do you run a couple businesses? Are you in sales? Products or services? Let me know what it is that you do. Hairstylist, massage therapist, nurse, private investigator. Beautiful. What else? High school student, administrative assistant, virtual assistant. Awesome, you guys. You guys are perfect for this live stream. Project management, caregiver. Awesome. Good for you, caregiver. Well-being project consultant, case manager for nonprofit, realtor, teacher, waitress. Awesome. Bracelet business, awesome. CEO, good for you. Care for the elderly, architect, reception, bud tender, awesome. Phlebotomy tech, in training. Inner millionaire, Marcy, yes. Who else is an inner millionaire? Life in timeshare sales. Nail tech, love to see it. Finance clerk, physiotherapist. Awesome, thanks for sharing that with me, you guys. For those of you who are looking to boost your monthly income, go ahead and make some noise in the chat. Send a money bag or send some other emojis that maybe relate to your career. And then a money bag or some flames to just boost that energy. And I know it's small, it's just a little bit of text on a screen, but through engaging in this way, you are still multiplying this energy, no matter how big or how small. Sometimes it is the little actions that you take that make the most massive improvements and benefits for you. And of course, we have all of this energy here that's just continuing to multiply through Reiki, so it does matter. It does matter. Just like it matters when you're manifesting something using your voice, you can either have that manifestation stay in your head at a lower frequency, or you can proclaim that manifestation out, talk about it more, use your actual voice and have those vibrations come into your reality. It matters, it matters. we're here together, allow me to introduce myself because I don't believe I've done that this live stream yet. 888, beautiful, love to see it. We do have some 888 frequency music going on in the playlist. My name is Melody Unique. I also go by Mystique Awakening. I am an energy healer and a spiritual mentor, and you guessed it, in today's live stream, we have the intention for boosting your monthly income. So I'm so happy that you guys are here. Reiki is a relaxation technique from Japan, and as you relax, you are allowing your body to surrender fully, to regulate your nervous system. And when that happens, your body will then, I love this little money gun. I love that so much. That's so cute. When you are relaxing your body, when your nervous system is regulated, you are allowing yourself to kick into healing gear. Really shifting back into yourself. I wonder why this music is like changing by itself, but maybe that's just the universe responding to our energy or something. It happened twice now. I'm like, what the heck's going on? But as you shift back into your own energy, as you embody your authentic self, it becomes so much easier for you to take that inspired action because you're listening to your intuition at that point. And from there, with appropriate intention and, a little bit of help with this Reiki energy, you're able to boost your monthly income. So that is what we're talking about today. In a moment, we will get into mini Reiki sessions. So for those of you who are like, you know what, I'm loving this energy so far, but I want to have this Reiki energy sent to me and me only on the live stream, we can make that happen. Get your spot in line by going to the link in my bio and then clicking mini Reiki session. We already have 2 people in line today, so make sure that you are getting in line ASAP so that you don't have to wait so long when we get started with those. Yes, where are you feeling the energy the most? These could be the energy centers that are impacting your finances the most. So typically speaking, we have about 2 main energy centers that are symbolic of the abundance and the finances that we're able to receive. However, it takes the whole entire energetic system to manifest effectively, to manifest properly what exactly our desires are. So where are you feeling this energy shift the most today? Let me know. Based off of where you are feeling the energy shifts, you can pretty much say, okay, maybe this is why I've been having these moments of lack, or maybe this is why I've been feeling like I've been stuck in my masculine. Maybe this is why I feel limited or capped when it comes to my abundance. Is it a mindset thing? Is it an action taking thing? Is it you not listening to your intuition? Keep breathing in and out. How is everyone feeling so far? In a moment here, I'm going to read off who I have in line for a mini Reiki session. Mini Reiki sessions are great because the Reiki just gets sent to you and you only. What happens during a mini Reiki session is that I tap into your energy using Reiki and my own intuition to communicate with your spirit guides. When I receive the messages from your spirit guides, I then translate them to you, letting you know where you may be feeling blocked. So since today's theme is all about boosting your monthly income, maybe you are a business owner, maybe you're someone who classifies yourself as someone who's super productive, who has all these passion projects, maybe you're someone who wears all the hats and does all the things. And if that is the case and you're feeling like you're just looking to kind of boost your level of income, boost your wealth, expand your abundance in more ways than just one, in more ways than just taking mere action, energy healing is going to be the secret weapon to help you get there. I always say, I sound like a broken record, but I always say that when you're manifesting something or when you're even just looking to be more successful in life, no matter what that means to you, it's only 20% action taking and strategy, and it's 80% energetics. So if you are taking all of the action super in your masculine and you're not using your divine feminine energies to amplify what you're doing from the spiritual side of things, you're missing out on massive growth and massive money as well. So make sure that you're going and saving your spot in line. You're going to the link in my bio, hitting mini Reiki session, and we can get started healing you together. If this is your first time seeing me, or this is your first time having some sort of Reiki session, go ahead and raise your hand in the chat when we see you guys. Jessica, nice to see you. Alexandra, hello. Hi, Courtney. If I sign up, will my session be right here on the live today? Yes. Hi, lady. Krista. Hi, Megan. Welcome, welcome. Hi, Kelly. Hi, Angela. Glad to see you all here. Hi, Ava. You guys love when I shout out your names, don't you? I keep getting all the highs and the hellos now. Hi, Edith. Oh, one of my friends' name's Edith. Hi, Maria. Florencia, MJ. Hi, everybody. I'm just a girl. Hi, Stephanie. Novella. For those of you into manifestations, into mantras, you can write in the chat, let's see, how do I want to say it? I am a magnet to financial abundance. I am a magnet to financial abundance. Make sure that if you're just logging in here, that your posture is upright, vertebrae stacked on top of vertebrae. Take your shoulders, roll them back in their socket, expand your heart space today as we work on dissolving the blockages and obstacles, both internally and externally, in order for you to boost your monthly income. The month is not over. This could be your highest cash month yet. And I'm not just saying that. It's not just a bunch of fluff. Every single time I speak to you, when I speak through the heart, when I speak through spirit, I'm sending you little transmissions. And either you can fly high with me, or you can stay where you are, feeling dissatisfied, feeling capped, feeling limited. So will you come with me on this transmission as we rocket sky high to boosting your monthly income? It's energetics, it's action taking, both are needed. It's balancing the divine feminine and the divine masculine. Instead of saying, I will not feel limited anymore, say, I am unlimited. Tweaking your language, tweaking your thoughts, tweaking your inner dialogue, shifting your identity. These are all ways that you can energetically move towards your desires in a way that make you feel like you're shining, that make you feel radiant, that make you truly believe from the inside out that your desires and your preferences are possible. You are able to experience them. Breathing in, breathing out. Everything is you pushed out. So if there is something in your reality that you do not prefer, you can ignore that. You can say, not today. This is who I am today. This is who I continue to be. This is who I choose to be. This is who I decide to be. This is the reality that I decide to experience. This is the only reality that is real to me. The ones that align me with my authentic self, the ones that align me with my truth. Guess what? Lack is not truth. Feeling broke is not truth. Feeling limited is not truth. Those are all illusions. So have you bought into the illusion? Are you asleep to your own consciousness? Are you operating under ego and autopilot? Or are you waking up right now? Are you waking up today? Are you choosing you today? Are you betting all of you today? Are you going all in today? If you're going all in starting today, starting right now, when it comes to not only your abundance, but your life in general, go ahead and send me a 100 emoji in the chat. And in 2 minutes, we'll get started with the mini Reiki sessions. Are you going all in? What does all in even mean to you? What does all in mean to you? What is the change that you are going to actively make today? What is the change that you're going to actively make today? Let me know. Maybe you've been living in a state of fear when it comes to your sales job. Maybe you've been living in frustration when it comes to your employer. Maybe you've been living in doubt when it comes to that raise or promotion. Maybe you've been living in worry when it comes to branching out, creating your own business, creating your own side hustle. Not today. We change that today. Because if you don't change that today, you will then get used to being complacent. You will get used to being unsatisfied. And you don't want to condition yourself to be satisfied. You can move and make things happen for yourself. You can make a change internally or externally and see the difference, see the impact that it has on the universe. What is a non-abundant coffee? Someone says, ignoring my non-abundant coffee. What does that mean? Beautiful. I'm going to have everyone take your hands from where they are right now. Rub them together, blow into them 3 times. Pray your hands. Anjali Mudra at the heart space. Feel your inner radiance start to shine through even more. See how far you can expand that heart space energy outwards. This is a practice that you can do on your own outside of this session, outside of this live stream. Where you're taking your heart and you're really focused on the feeling, the energy of your heart space. Feeling the warmth in between your hands. And with every exhale, you're pushing this energy outwards. It's time to stop concaving. It's time to stop trying to protect ourselves so much, isolate ourselves, hunch over. It's time to stop crossing our arms in front of our chest space. Let's lead with the heart. Let's keep our head held up high, breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth, expanding with every breath. Stay here for as long as you need to. And when you're ready to put your hands back down, give yourself a moment. But when you're ready to put your hands back down, place them palms up on your thighs or on your lap. Good. We're going to go ahead and get started with these mini Reiki sessions. So if you have not gotten your spot in line for a mini Reiki session, I don't know what it is that you're waiting for. This is a small dose of action that you can take where all you have to do is just relax into yourself while I do all the work for you. Whatever your manifestation is, whatever your area of concern is, we will locate the blockages, the energetic issue, the root cause that is creating this imbalance, creating this area of concern, creating this dissonance, if you will, between where you are now and where you want to go. We're healing the root cause. We're not treating the symptom of that. Let me see where I want to go with this music. To get your place in line, just go to the link in my bio, hit mini Reiki session, and we'll get started together. You essentially get a bit of a mini coaching, a bit of a mini training, as well as a healing. So if you're looking to make some massive impact in your finances this month, this could be a perfect way for you to understand what's going on with you internally that's kept you in this state of lack, that's kept you in the state of resistance. Some of you just simply have a fear of being successful, and it's disguised as you not being good enough or you not being confident enough. Some of you just have these illusions that you're believing in, right? And it's really time to grow outside of that. We're no longer going to let ego trap you in a state of complacency or a place of comfort that's actually discomfort at the end of the day. We're really focused on making these shifts for you. So let's see how far we can grow together. Let's see how deep we can heal together while we have this moment. The time is now, right? Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so let me see. The first person that we have here today is Christiana, and then right after that we have Marcy. So let's start with you two. Putting some 888 abundance. Even if not everyone's intention today is abundance, that's totally fine. We have higher heart chakra activation. Totally perfect, Christiana. So I'm going to have you consent out loud in your head or even in the chat. Take a deep breath in for me. And a deep breath out. Okay, so I'm actually seeing two other energy centers really call out to me at this time, which are your throat and your third eye. And both of them seem like they're looking to expand their flow of energy. So I would probably say that these energy centers are a little bit more on the underactive side, but they're really truly wanting to be activated. Now, the way that I'm actually sensing this for you is that you have something coming up where you really have to use your words to paint a picture for someone. So I'm not sure if it's a business that you run, or if you're someone who's like a motivational speaker, if you're someone who creates like copywriting for other people, but it's like you are really being called to activate those two energy centers in order to get your message across, in order to paint a certain picture for someone maybe that you're selling something to, in order for you to even create a new pathway in your life that is different from the current state of being that you're at right now. So I'm not sure what this big thing is. You probably know of it much better than I do, but what I'm sensing is that you're going to be called very soon to use these two energy centers a lot. So it's important that we activate these and get them into a great state of energy flow, so that when we're also boosting your heart chakra and you're being heart-led, you're being authentic, you are really tuning into your truest self, that your words reflect that and your perception reflect that. I do feel that you are in a process where you're not continuing to listen to the illusions around you, whether that's other people's manipulation, other people's point of views, other people's perspectives of what you can and cannot do. I feel like there have been some people lately who are just not on your wavelength, and you're looking to expand your consciousness. You're looking to get into the room with the right people who align with what it is that you see yourself doing. And I feel like you're starting to recognize right now that the people that you have around you, it's not that they're a bad influence, but they're just not influencing you to go to where you need to go, because they're not going where you're going, right? They're not on the same trajectory as you are. They have their own lack, they have their own limiting beliefs, they have their own issues that they're still working on. And a lot of them cannot see life the way that you're seeing life. It's like you're looking up and out to a certain direction, and you're like, yes, like blinders on, gonna go there, this is where I'm traveling to spiritually, consciously, physically. And there are some people around you who are just not there yet. So even if you love them dearly, and even though there may be your family or your spouse, they could still be not necessarily sabotaging you, but energetically they could be resonating at a frequency that's actually lowering you. So it's very important that you get into the environments and around certain people that will help expand you. Allow yourself to get into environments where people already have that certain path that they're walking, or already have that certain manifestation that you are attracting into your life, and get around that frequency so that you can elevate yourself. Okay, really think about the energetics of the people that you are around and what it's doing to you. The people who are maybe at a lower vibration, it's not to say I'm not going to hang out with you anymore, we can't be friends. It's definitely not that. But when you're going to a certain area in life and you feel that it's taking you a very long time to get there, this is how you can collapse that timeline. So maybe limit the conversations that you're having that are not conducive to your growth, or maybe just limit your exposure at this time while you're reaching for something, so that you have more opportunity to get into the right rooms with people, to get into the right environments with people who are going to activate you for more in your path. Okay, so with that being said, Christiana, I'm going to have you continue to breathe in through your nose and breathe out through your mouth, continuing the flow of energy both internally and externally as we work on your heart space, your throat, and your third eye today. I'm honestly just going to start by writing some Reiki symbols on each of these three and seeing what calls out to me the most, seeing what needs to be released. I can tell by tapping into your heart space that you are someone who's looking to create a lot of attention for yourself. You're looking for a lot of eyes on you for whatever reason. I'm not sure if this is an endeavor for you entrepreneurially. I'm not sure if you are looking for more reach for like nonprofit reasons, volunteering reasons. You're trying to make awareness of something. But I do sense you're trying to expand with this heart-centered healing. You're looking to just not be restricted anymore, is what I'm hearing your higher self say. Tapping into your throat space, I'm feeling you having to hold your tongue a lot with the people that you're around. And that is wise. However, there have been thoughts that have been marinating in your mind about certain people or situations or events. And even though whatever you have been holding your tongue about were just very small things, it's starting to build and build and build and grow into resentment and bitterness, and it is now turning into you not trusting your ability to hold a boundary, or trusting your ability to communicate effectively, or trusting your ability to even protect yourself using your words when someone's bringing up a certain conversation or a way of being that is just not preferred by you. Doesn't matter how big or how small. Don't let people disrespect you. Don't let people continue to talk about other people in a way of gossip so much around you. Don't allow yourself to be complacent in the energies that are around you. You can decide what kind of energy you want to be around. And then tapping into the third eye, I said it before, but it's all about perspectives. You are seeing yourself in a different light, and you're working on getting your head and your heart in the same place. You have great ideas at this time that are coming to the surface. Let them out. Let them be realized by you. Not just a thought, but take action, make a plan on these ideas. Don't tell everyone about these ideas that you have until they have already come into fruition, or it's time to celebrate these ideas. And it's time to collaborate with others who are right for you, is what I'm hearing from Spirit. Very good. Go ahead and take in 3 more deep breaths for me, in through the nose, and out through the mouth. All right, beautiful. Going ahead and closing you out. So Christiana, for you activating your heart chakra, I would love to know a little bit more about the intention behind that, since all you wrote was activating the heart space today. I do feel a lot of newness and potential and opportunity and change for you, and so I would really love to keep communicating with you back and forth and seeing exactly what is changing, because I feel like it's definitely starting with you. This is not a change that's just coming from the universe because you need to move. It's something that you are activating within yourself to see it then be projected back and reflected back to you through your external reality. So with that being said, if you are looking to expand your heart space even more by becoming a more authentic being, expanding your reach and taking inspired action from listening to your heart's intuition, then I think it's a perfect, what's the word I'm looking for? A perfect just opportunity for us to collaborate together on that and continue these healings so that we can help you reduce any of the resistance that you may have shifting from where you are right now to where it is that you're going. So for that, applying to my one-on-one mentorship, we will have 90 days, you and me, life-changing support, no limitations, okay? So that's what I have for you as a recommendation to continue your healing work, and we will keep communicating and see what's going on in terms of positive changes in your life. So thank you so much for trusting me with your energy. I'm gonna go ahead and, I already closed you out, but we'll close you out just one more time. Okay, so Marcy, we have you next. Let's go ahead and see what your intention today is, and then we'll read off who is next on my list. So Marcy, right after Marcy, we have Gina. Beautiful. Anyone else wanting to get on my list, go to the link in my bio and hit Reiki session or mini Reiki session. Oh, Marcy, this is perfect. Attract and align with wealth increase. You came to the right live stream, girl. All right, Marcy, I'm going to have you consent out loud in your head. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Marcy, your heart space is doing really, 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 really good. I love that. Your heart space is resonating very boldly, and your solar plexus is going through a massive, massive upgrade as well energetically. I feel like last time, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like last time the solar plexus was not doing so hot, and it definitely is now. I know that you've been very committed to all of the practices and very consistent with all of the practices that have been given to you through these mini Reiki sessions and through the Beyond Balance program, and it is paying off. I really see such a great illumination with those two energy centers, so I have to kind of shout out what I'm sensing for you. The two energy centers that are calling out the most in terms of still needing to go through a purge are the sacral and the root. So don't feel bad about that whatsoever, because your energy centers are looking like they're getting in such a better place. But for the sacral and for the root, just a little bit of underactivity, and that's okay. With that being said, the energy of fear is very, very prevalent. The energy of fear is very prevalent. And so it may be time to kind of look at your fears in a new way. Maybe it's time for you to understand why these fears are even here. I'm going to switch this music because this abundance music is kind of creepy. And just figure out in a very conscious way what these fears are. And then start to just like become best friends with your fears. Like, this is something that I like to do personally, because sometimes fears just get out of hand. Just like when you are having a dream or a nightmare and you wake up and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna sweat, I'm gonna panic, like that was the scariest thing I've ever experienced. And then you're telling your best friend about your dream, and as you're talking, you're like, this is the silliest thing, I don't know why I was afraid. And so fear can like do that. Fear can play tricks on your mind. And so I want you to get to the bottom of what these fears are, maybe even figure out at what point in your life they actually started to come out a little bit more, and see the silliness in the fears at the end of the day. And I feel like once you're able to do that from a conscious standpoint, it gets easier for you to purge them out through an energetic standpoint, if that makes sense. And you said that you have less back pain too. Beautiful. You're like, the biggest fear I can think of is love. So love has such an amazing frequency. Love is one of the highest frequencies that exist. And if you're looking to expand your wealth and expand your pocket, essentially expand your wallet, you have to have the energy of love. So if your biggest fear is love, I can tell you right now, that is the biggest thing that is blocking you. So again, those energies right now are in the sacral, are in the root. So continue doing some practices for those two areas. I would definitely say for the energy of love, maybe getting more into the water element for cleansing and healing yourself lately, and making sure that we have a full moon coming up. What is that? Tomorrow, right? Today or tomorrow, I think we have the full moon energy, and you can make moon water 3 days before and 3 days after the new or full moons. So make some moon water, have it with the intention that you are dissolving your fear so that you can live in full expression of love. So you don't even have to say, okay, well, I want the wealth increase. I want the wealth increase. Let me do the water cleansing for that. I want you to focus on love. And when you focus on love, that is what's going to be then paralleled into the wealth for you, okay? Because for me, wealth and money, those are usually always side effects of a different thing. So if you're feeling like you're lacking in wealth, if you're feeling like you're lacking with your monetary, financial, whatever, it's usually just a side effect of a deeper issue. And it seems like this is the deeper issue for you. So we're going to get it at the root, okay? So with that being said, spirit guides are saying one more thing, using bay leaves to manifest. So what you can do is use the water element to cleanse, make some moon water, and everything to help dissolve the fear of love. And then you can use the fire element, get a bay leaf, And when you have a bay leaf, you can write on that bay leaf whatever your wealth manifestation is, and be super, 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 super specific. And then when you have it and you're out with the moon, you can communicate to the moon about that, and then burn it and make sure it lights all the way down. You will then see how much you're willing to receive the manifestation of wealth when you do this. Because when you burn this bay leaf, if it burns all the way through, that was you releasing this manifestation and letting it go into the cosmos, and just you being so completely open to receiving it. If you are burning this bay leaf and you're realizing it's hard to get just like that little bit left, like it keeps like the flame keeps burning out, then that is you not releasing enough of the control and you not actually being in the receiving mode, because you're not letting go of this manifestation. So that's how you can kind of tell energetically as well, using the energy of fire. And this can happen for Marcy and anyone else who's listening to this too. You said, I smell something sweet now and I'm outside. Beautiful. So what we're going to do is have you continue to breathe in and breathe out. You know how it goes. We're going to focus on those 2 lower energy centers for you, starting with the root. The energy of safety is coming up. So in whatever way you can, make yourself feel safe this month. Whatever that means to you, make yourself feel safe. There is a version of you, a very vulnerable version of you, of your shadow side, who is not feeling safe. This could also be impacting your resolve to live in the energy of love and feel comfortable and safe when it comes to your wealth. These 2 energies of the root and the sacral seek a lot more infusion rather than release at this time. So keep that in mind. Infusing the safety, infusing the protection, infusing the security, infusing creativity for the sacral, infusing inspiration, infusing having just fun. So Marcy, if you've been focusing a lot on releasing, discharging, and purging trauma from your energy centers, however often you're doing that, go ahead and lower your frequency on that, meaning just do a little bit less of the purging and replace that with a couple days of infusing. Your spirit guides are speaking a lot to me right now. This tends to happen when I consistently work on my clients time and time again, then the spirit guide messages become a lot more potent. And your spirit guides are saying that when you are grounding outside, learn the frequencies of like the Om and the different mantras, the humming mantras for the root and for the sacral, and start to hum those frequencies. And that is going to help you connect to these energy centers and get them into a space of balance. So hum those frequencies. There are different mantras for each of them. breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. We're going to take 2 more deep breaths together. And closing you out. Okay, Marcy, so we pretty much went over everything in terms of spirit guide messages and ways to maintain the healing after the session. So once you get this replay, you can watch it over and over again and have it saved into your archives whenever you're feeling like you need a little bit more help healing the root and the sacral and infusing more energy back into yourself. Remember about the full moon that's happening tomorrow. Thank you, Jessica, for letting me know that it's tomorrow, but you can still make the moon water today if you want, because remember, 3 days before and 3 days after the full or new moon, you're able to create moon water and have whatever ceremonies or rituals that you need. So thank you so much for allowing me to tap into your energy, and I will stay posted. Keep me posted with the progress that you've been making with those. You're like, I'm glad I sent replays. I got moved out when bone fell on grass. Okay. So yeah, that I send the replays. Yeah, absolutely. Gina, are you still here? Let us know. Gina, your area of concern right now is that you're missing your dad and his heavenly birthday, need motivation and strength for work that needs to be done. Love you and grateful for you. Thank you so much, Gina. Let's go ahead and make you feel so much better and so much more connected as well. Know that whenever you're missing a loved one, you can always send them so much love and connect to them, and you'll be able to feel their embrace as well. So with that being said, we're going to have you consent out loud in your head or even in the chat. Take a deep breath in for me and a deep breath out. Yes, I totally see in your heart space and in your sacral some underactivity. I do see some sorrow in there. I do see a bit of the grief kind of sinking in from the heart space down to the belly. And so the heart space for me always has a lot of air or even water kind of energy. Water because of the emotional state, air because of the lungs. And when we have both air and water, a lot of that can burn out, if you will, or kill the fire that we have in our solar plexus, and that is what's creating a lack of strength and a lack of motivation. So we're definitely going to work on these 2 energy centers, and I'm just going to go for the heck of it, clear up anything else that may be here, or just activate these energy centers so that you can connect even stronger to your father as well. So let's go ahead and get started. Continue to breathe in and breathe out. Working on reactivating a bit of that fire in the solar plexus. You can take your hands at this time, rub them together, blow into them 3 times, and place them on your solar plexus, inspiring a lot more activation and a lot more warmth. Keep your hands on your belly for at least 4 more breaths. in through the nose, out through the mouth, letting all of the positive healing shifts wash over your body. Again, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Very good. Do something today that activates a lot of joy, fun, spontaneity within you. Do something that humors your inner child. Do something that's just extra creative. Do something that just allows you to embody a lighter hearted version of yourself, and make sure that you're doing it today. So dance, play, run around, get into your body, try something completely new, take a free class somewhere, just see where you have free classes available locally, and do something that makes you just feel vibrant. That is going to help you a lot, because we cannot get from a motivated state or an unmotivated state to a motivated state instantaneously. We have to have a catalyst or a vehicle to get there. So remember that today. I'm going to go ahead and close you out. For you, I would definitely say if you're working on a lot of motivation and a lot of strength outside of just today being the day that it is for you, I would definitely recommend the Beyond Balance program for you, especially because I know that you come on to these live streams and you're super activated when you're in them. So if you're not doing any sort of healing outside of this, outside of any sort of Reiki session, it's very important that you have more tools and techniques and practices and methods to take healing into your own hands. And then with that being said, when you're taking healing into your own hands, you're regulating your nervous system. When you're having a regulated nervous system, it becomes that much easier to manifest. So again, the Beyond Balance program is just 30 days. It's completely self-paced. There are different distance Reiki healing videos in there to help you heal the physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual bodies. Today we really focused on more of the solar plexus energy for you, the heart space energy for you, and then we worked a little bit on the crown. So we really hit every single one of those energetic bodies for you today, and it's just a really great program for you to be investing in. So with that being said, I'll leave you the link to that program so that you can check more out about that and get signed up when you feel that it's right for you. But that's all that I have for you today, so thanks so much for trusting me with your energy. With that being said, let's bang out any questions that you guys have. If anyone else is wanting a mini Reiki session, go ahead and sign up through the link in my bio and then hit mini Reiki session. Let me know your manifestation or area of concern, and we will get to that outside of the live stream. So at this time, we're gonna take some questions for anything that you guys have questions on when it comes to energy healing, energy cleansing, when it comes to maybe increasing and boosting your energy or receptivity to wealth and abundance. You said thank you so much. I needed that and I feel so much better. Very good, Gina. I'm very happy to hear that. Let me know in the chat. If we have no questions, we will just close out this live stream. So we're looking for some engagement here. Action takers or money makers. So for those of you guys who are wanting to take some massive action or figure out the energetics behind boosting your wealth, go ahead and ask me some questions. You think you will sign up? Perfect. I'll send you the link today. The replay of these sessions can take a couple days to get to you, but if you're looking forward to signing up, I'm going to go ahead and just send you the link through email quickly. How do you make moon water? Great question. So taking some, if it depends on if you are going to be using this water to ingest and drink or cook with, or if you're just going to use this moon water for some sort of like hand and foot bath, or if you're going to put it into your bath water for like a detox bath, or maybe you want to use this moon water to also feed it to your pets or your plants. You can just make sure if you're going to use it externally, it could be like regular tap water, or if you are going to be ingesting it or having your animals ingest it, then filtered water is the best. Putting it into a glass container, a glass jar with a lid on top or some sort of covering on top, and either putting it on your windowsill or outside in the full moon. And then what you can do is, since it's a full moon, it's a little bit more about completion, it's a little bit more about fulfilling something, it's a little bit more of coming to the end of something in order to inspire rebirth down the line. And it is all about creating more space so that you can allow the newness to come into your life. So with that being said, you take that water, you have the intention, you can speak that intention into the water, hold it close to your heart space. You can gaze up at the moon, have a conversation with Mother Moon. have a conversation with that divine feminine aspect. It is super magnetizing, super alluring, super in the receiving mode, and it is great for you to really acclimate to that kind of energy, especially when you feel like you're just kind of missing something in life, right? So with that being said, communicate with the moon, communicate with your water, leave it out there overnight, and then in the morning you can take it, drink it, cook with it, put it into your dog or cat's water bowl. Again, you could put it into a detox bath or whatever it is that you see fit. You can even have an offering for your ancestors by putting that moon water, maybe with a little bit of cinnamon for some money, or activating a lot of those manifestations to come through. If you have some Florida water or some sort of essential oils, you can also put it in that moon water and then have it out on your altar, and you can use that to venerate your ancestors, to work with them and track that energy and bond and connection to them. There's a lot of different ways that you can use it, but those are the ways that I use it more commonly. And that is all of the questions that we have. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for enjoying a little Saturday with me and taking some time for you. I will go ahead and see you in the next one. Bye.